Welcome to Wednesday's News Moto, brought to you by For Riel. Each week we partner a moto ride somewhere in Cambodia with updates about what's happening around the country. It's a fun way for you to keep up to date with events in the kingdom. Today's ride, Jeremy gets lost on a twisting and turning trip around the back alleys of Slokram behind Wat Polankar and Wat Enkosar, with a surprise ending. It's a great area, and if you want to stay in this part of town, we recommend the Bygone Hotel, run by the good people of Heartprint. There are also lots of apartments and houses if you want to live long-term in this area. At For Riel, we donate the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. YouTube pays us every month based on the number of views on the ads throughout our videos in that particular month. So by viewing our videos, you're helping us to earn the money. It does add up over time, and we're really happy that we can support great charities in this way. By the way, this is the first run of the Blue Yeti Nano microphone, so we'll see how it's going. In the description of this and every For Riel video, you will find links to the charities we support. Please check out their websites to find out more about them and donate directly if you'd like to. We regularly support Cambodian Children's Trust, Heartprint and Reach. Okay, now the formalities are out of the way, let's get into the news. It is Wednesday, the 29th of May, and today we address the fake MH370 location, improve healthcare, give Oxen wine, play a bit of Grand Theft Granny, go after a gang of samurai warriors, and have some good news to wrap things up. There have been foreign media reports claiming that parts of the Malaysia Airlines MH370 are buried deep in the Cambodian jungle. The Cambodian government has officially stated that these reports are false. British-based newspaper The Mirror reported that MH370 mystery had been solved by Google Maps as plane remains were found in the dark depths of the Cambodian jungle. Honestly, next they'll find the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot on Google Maps. This kind of unfounded reporting must be really upsetting for all those people who lost loved ones on that flight. The false media coverage is from an image that was published almost 8 years ago, and it has been revised and republished recently. If any credible international researchers found enough evidence to prove that the missing Malaysia Airlines plane was in fact in Cambodia's jungle, of course the Cambodian authorities would cooperate with the Malaysian authorities. Next up though, a fantastic result for Cambodia. In a significant stride towards ensuring equitable healthcare access for all citizens, the Prime Minister has officially launched the Roadmap for Universal Healthcare Coverage in Cambodia 2024 to 2035. The 12-year plan outlines 3 core objectives: expanding social healthcare coverage to encompass 80% of the population, up from the current level of 14%. Extending essential health services to cover at least 80% of citizens, and reducing out-of-pocket expenses. Also discussed were improving human capital development, prioritising efforts to reduce non-communicable diseases, and enhancing reproductive, maternal, child and infant health. The interplay between health and education was also emphasised, including the importance of quality, accessible and affordable healthcare services. Cambodia's medical expenditure reached approximately $573 million in 2023, nearly tripling the amount that was spent in 2013. That is a lot of growth in 10 years. Another area of growth is life expectancy in Cambodia. It has increased from just 59 years in the year 2000 to 76 years in 2021. That's a great improvement, and I would be interested to know what the figures are for 2024. Out-of-pocket spending on healthcare has also decreased from 70% in the year 2000 to around 60% in 2021. Not much of a decrease, but a decrease nonetheless. Cambodia has also seen remarkable progress in public health, including maternal and infant health, with maternal mortality dropping from approximately 437 per 100,000 in the year 2000 to 155 per 100,000 in 2022. Hopefully these numbers keep dropping. Let's hear about some lucky oxen now. The royal oxen snacked on rice, corn and beans during the annual royal plowing ceremony, symbolising that farmers will reap bumper harvests of those products. The ceremony was held in Kampong Spu province and was presided over by King Norodom Sihamoni and other high-ranking officials, as well as thousands of farmers. This is the second year that the ceremony has been held after a 3-year hiatus due to COVID. After 3 rounds of ploughing with oxen for more than 20 minutes, a pair of oxen were led to 7 bowls containing rice, corn, beans, sesame, grass, water and wine. The oxen were free to choose what they would like to eat or drink. So what tempted the big beasts? A Brahmin priest and astrologer announced that the royal oxen ate 95% of the rice, 95% of the corn, and 85% of the beans. These high numbers signify a bumper harvest. Unfortunately, they didn't go for the wine, so better stick to beer this year. Prayers for regular rain, prosperity, and cooler weather in Cambodia, as well as keeping Cambodia safe from natural disasters, were also made. It will certainly be wonderful news for Cambodian farmers if the predictions become reality. Now, a Siem Reap community billboard announcement. DJ collective Spirits Underground is starting to make itself known around town. You might be familiar with Cheers Bar at the 7-Eleven end of Pub Street. What you might not know is that they have a rooftop bar, and our friends at Spirits Underground take over the bar 3 nights a week from 9 p.m. Thursday nights are drum and bass, and Fridays and Saturdays are house. It's a fantastic place to sit and enjoy great music, feel a cool breeze, and watch the goings-on in the street below. Beers are cheap, so get along and support the spirits. Back to the news. There is a day for everything. River Ocean Cleanup held World Fish Migrant Day in Phnom Penh. Its purpose is to ensure that the fish species are conserved through improved awareness about the importance of keeping waste out of the river system. The event was attended by over 200 students and other volunteers who collected garbage along the riverbank. Rubbish is a huge problem in Cambodia, and with more education in schools, hopefully it can be reduced. A student volunteer member of River Ocean Cleanup said that the garbage should not be in the river because it will affect any biodiversity in the water and will also have a bad impact on the environment and tourism in the kingdom. Now the story you've been waiting for, Grand Theft Granny. Age had obviously not bred honesty after an elderly woman was arrested for the theft of gold and around 2 million reals in Phnom Penh. The opportunist thief stole a wallet containing 5 grams of gold and around 2 million reals from a house in a village in Phnom Penh at around 6 a.m. one morning last week. As they say, the early old bird gets the wallet. The woman then sold the gold for around $12,000, but was identified after police viewed CCTV footage of the heist. From grannies to samurais now. The Prime Minister of Cambodia has ordered all capital and provincial governors to cooperate with all relevant authorities to crack down and take the strictest action against gangs, especially gangs with samurai swords. The order came from the Prime Minister because he saw that gangs, especially young children, have recently been chasing each other with samurai swords. He said it is too anarchic and cooperation is required to stop it. On behalf of the head of the royal government, I would like to issue an order to all capital provincial governors and relevant authorities to take strict action against gangsters, especially groups with samurai swords, who chase each other these days in Phnom Penh, he said. In this samurai sword case, the PM is also asking the Minister of Justice to review the establishment of a law governing samurai swords. Just to reassure everyone though, this is an isolated incident and the streets are certainly not being overrun with gangs of children wielding large swords. Now an only in Cambodia story, as if that previous one wasn't. A self-proclaimed wizard fortune teller has been ordered to cease his magical activities on social media. Surely if he was a real fortune teller, he would have predicted his own bad fortune. Obviously, this was a job for the Phnom Penh Department of Cults and Religion, and representatives from the department visited the warlock. After a long spell, he agreed to sign a contract with the director to stop posting videos of activities that affect moral and social order and religious beliefs. Instead, he would just come to you in your dreams. The warlock also signed a contract that, if he continues to post the videos, he will accept responsibility before the law. But, as it wasn't signed in blood, I'm unsure how spiritually binding it actually is. Lastly, some good news. The Apsara National Authority has been actively planting palm trees and other types of trees in the areas surrounding ancient dams, new dams, and barais. These plants have been chosen for their ability to withstand various weather conditions, including flooding. The Apsara Authority has planted nearly 2,000 trees in the Ta Som Watergate, and those trees are now between 5 and 10 years old. In addition to preventing soil erosion around the dams, these plants also provide benefits to the local community. Since 2014, the Apsara National Authority has planted a total of 30,000 trees and 5,000 palm trees. As of 2023, the Apsara Authority has planted nearly 30,000 saplings in Angkor Park alone and over 2 million since 2004. Well, that brings us to the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Don't forget to join us on Instagram or Facebook if you'd like updates between videos. If you missed our last video that shows the drag racing event that was held out at the old airport, a link will appear on screen shortly. Be sure to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.